Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
We are here.
Hi,
We are back.
hi, Aaron.
Hey,
Hello.
Catherine, how's it going? Welcome all to the
Pretty
Benzinga
well.
Crypto Show.
Welcome,
Yeah,
everybody. So unexpected a little bit earlier today, but we have a lot of things to talk about today, and we also have a guest. So that will be pretty awesome. And I think we can just, start with what's up with the markets because it's like pretty interesting what's going on right now. So can you put up
absolutely.
the coin 360?
Yeah.
Let's look at them. So the markets, green, red, green. What are you guys are betting on? Is it green? Is it
Oh,
red?
oh,
Boom.
not
Right.
looking good.
We have seen better days for sure. Absolutely. We did. But I mean it's okay. It's just the market is correcting itself. It's good. It's healthy as everybody says. And I actually want to just dive right into several headlines connected to what you guys are seeing at your screens. So I'd love to talk about one prediction that struck me most. The BTCC Exchange founder and former CEO, Bobby Lee, he's a very prominent guy in the crypto space. He went on CNBC yesterday and said some Aaron just in case you're wondering, I'm looking at the second headline. so
Oh,
um
getting it
so
up right
yeah,
now.
he went on yeah, so he went on CNBC and said that he believes that we will see Bitcoin price going as high as $300,000 this year. But after that, we might enter what we call in the crypto space crypto winter for a couple of years. How about that? Aaron, I loved your face there. What was that?
Well,
Are you trying to what? Yes. Yes, I'm gonna address that tweet a little bit later. But how do we feel about that? I just want to know what the chat thinks. Are you guys afraid of the fact that we might enter what is called crypto winter? Let me explain a little bit. So we saw 2017 as the craziest year. Well, not anymore. I think we are. I think we might be in the biggest bubble right now. A lot of people call NFTs a bubble, and the current prices in the market, they consider them to be a bubble. But in 2017, we saw an ICO frenzy, craze, whatever you guys call it, bubble, right? Initial coin offerings. And at the time, the prices were going up for the first time so high in I think in maybe 3-4 years. So the major alternative coins appeared in 2013 and 2014, and since then they started growing. But in 2017, we saw the prices going crazy, right? And this is the time in 2017, Bitcoin, in December 2017, Bitcoin almost touched $20,000 for the first time in history. But since then, we in the crypto space entered what we in the crypto space called crypto winter. It is unpleasant, it is painful, it is hurtful, but we did not see prices going as high as they were in December 2017. So I think what Bobby Lee is referring to is actually to this particular phenomenon, right? So let me just quote him. Bitcoin bull market cycles come every 4 years, and this is a big one. So he was referring to where we are today. And so he's seeing the price reaching $100,000 this summer, and may even reach, as I've mentioned, $300,000 this year, if this cycles were to be repeated. But on over a longer time period, he sees that we might enter what we call a crypto space. I know that we mentioned March before, and March is considered to be a correction market for the crypto space. But yeah, can we just do a little bit of a poll in the chat? How are you
yeah,
guys
let's do it.
feeling? Yeah. Do you guys do you believe that we're gonna enter a crypto winter? The crypto winter is coming, or is this something that we're not gonna get back to ever? Aaron, how do we do that? Do we vote?
If you believe, yeah, if you believe the crypto winter is coming, throw a 1 in the chat. If you don't believe it is, throw a 2 in the chat. Let's see what you guys say. Let's see what you think.
That was beautiful. No, that was very beautiful. I loved it.
Appreciate it. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, so oh, okay. I thought you were just, just to support us, but I'm kidding. Kidding. So, let's go to the tweet that you showed us earlier.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of views in the chat. Nobody believes.
Oh, wow, you're so optimistic. Okay, so let's go to that tweet that we saw earlier. So the CEO of blockchain investment fund On-Chain Capital noticed that the crash usually comes when we least expect it. And honestly, he's right. Trust me, I feel old when I refer myself to 2017, but, because it's been such a long time, especially in the crypto space. But, in December 2017, everybody believed that this is the time to enter the crypto space, and it's never going to go back. But, you have to be very cautious with that. You have to be, again, very optimistic, but cautious at the same time. Keep in mind that it's a very fragile thing. The markets, they are not, it's not a sure thing, I'm sure guys. So, there are a lot of people who believe that what you guys believe, like Dan Held, he is the chief of growth at one of the biggest exchanges in the world, Kraken, and so he actually much more optimistic, and he said that people aren't just in it for a speculative run anymore, that we're here in the long term, in the long run. We believe in the crypto space, and people are buying it because they see Bitcoin's value, right? And he also suggested that Bitcoin could reach $1 million by the end of this cycle. I'm not sure what he means by this cycle. Maybe this year, maybe this 4 year cycle, the one that we mentioned before. But so people are mostly optimistic, right? We're not gonna go down. We're gonna go up. We're going higher from here, right? Is that how we feel? Okay, this is good. And then a little bit of a self-burn, I would say, or I'm not entirely sure how to react to that, but MicroStrategy CEO gave an interview to Time Magazine it was published on Sunday, and he said that he believes he was the one behind Elon Musk's and Tesla's decision to invest in $1.5 billion worth of crypto for Tesla in Bitcoin. So let me just send something to Aaron, because I haven't sent it earlier. So I'm just gonna send something to Aaron.
I'm ready.
So he could put it for you guys to see. So I'm sure you guys follow Elon Musk, and you have seen this very questionable meme about Bitcoin. It's not about Dogecoin, it's about Bitcoin. So I sent it to the chat, Aaron.
Okay.
So at the time, it was December 20th. So Musk tweeted yet another crypto meme, and Michael, yeah, there you go. So, and Michael replied saying that, it's just a little bit lower. Let me just also send it to you guys. So he replied saying that if you want your shareholders, if you want to do your shareholders, sorry guys, I lost it for a second. If you want to do your shareholders and 100 billion favor, convert the Tesla balance sheet from USD to BTC. Other firms on the S&P 500 would follow your lead. In time, it will grow to become a 1 trillion favor. So it's a little bit lower. Yeah, you guys can see that. And to that tweet, Elon actually replied, "Is that even possible to do transactions that high? Is that like physically possible?" And Michael said, "I just did a $1.3 billion transaction in crypto, and we put it in our balance sheet. And I can help you, and I can show you, and I can explain it to if you're willing to see me, face to face, and we can have an offline meeting. So that was it. That is the entire Twitter exchange that we can see on the on Twitter. It's yeah. I'm gonna share it with you guys just to to show that we are not kidding you. This is the entire exchange. And then again, December, the end of December, we're in March. Yeah, it's March, almost the end of March. So 3 months later, he comes to Time Magazine and says that this is the exchange that influenced the entire investment, Tesla's investment in Bitcoin. Again, you never know, and I'd love actually to read this out loud because I was curious about that. So, reporter from Time Magazine asks, do you think that Twitter exchange had an impact on Tesla's decision? The answer, yes. And are you in ongoing contact with said CEO, aka Elon Musk? I said I can't really comment on the conversation I would have with a public company officer. Why not? The SEC does not prohibit such disclosures. It's not appropriate business etiquette. So there you have it. He said, as a public company CEO, I cannot comment on any conversation I would have with another public company officer. Well, that looks shady, actually. But on and on, if that helped that investment, then that's okay. But in the end, Tesla did invest that huge amount of money. And Michael said, again, in that same Time interview, he said that investment decision by Tesla was an inflection point. And all of a sudden, the narrative goes from those crazy people, what are they thinking? Bitcoin to maybe this is a real thing. This is probably not going away. Let's try to figure out what to do about that. And we actually saw a lot of company after that talking about investing, and a lot of different publicly traded company did invest in Bitcoin. So, we never know what actually happened, or maybe we will. But at this point, Michael Saylor believes that he was behind this decision. It's just it's pretty okay. Aaron, do you believe that they? Yeah.
Could you imagine influencing the influencer? That's pretty. It's pretty big accomplishment there.
Influencing the influencer of I think Elon Musk is the. So exactly. That's big. I think that's why he said it. If we're actually talking about business reputation and stuff like that, this might not be the stuff you brag about online. You know what I'm saying? Or you do. You know it inside.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never said that on the record if I was worried about my reputation and what about Elon Musk would think of me. I would never say that. Just saying. Okay, we have 5 more minutes before our guest will join us, and I'd love to talk about Jordan Belfort. Yeah, the Wolf of Wall Street, the one and only, not the Wolf of All Streets, the Scott, our previous guest, which is a very nice guy and an amazing trader, but the one and only, the Wolf of Wall Street, former head of the now defunct Stratton Oakmont. So this is what I love about this, about this headline and about this news. He went on air and said he was wrong about Bitcoin in 2017. And I remember that. And again, it makes me feel old, but we did cover that. So he was talking to a reporter from a Fortune magazine, and he admitted he was wrong about that. In 2017, he said that Bitcoin would crash and that all the regulators all around the world would prohibit trading, prohibit having it, and this is doomed. That was his sentiment at the time. But now he just he actually admitted that he was wrong. This is what I love about this. I don't get me wrong, I love Mark Cuban and everything he does. I think he's just a great marketer and amazing investor. I actually I love Mark Cuban, but he did not ever admitted that he was wrong. This is, just you compared it to bananas back then. Said you were wrong, said you didn't understand that. We had this I was talking to a friend, and he was like, "Why are you so angry about this?" Like, you have to admit your mistakes. It makes you look good. So Jordan Belfort, you're the man. Love what you did. You were wrong. You admitted that. So he said, I was right then, but I also thought Bitcoin would go away forever. It was hard to sell and easy to buy. All the things that make for manipulation, said Belfort, explaining that he would actually, he thought that the regulators would ban it. It was 2017, and we have not seen it yet. Well, obviously, India is considering banning cryptocurrencies, and they have their reasons, for that. As we've briefly touched last time, they might be willing to control the population, and cryptocurrency gives people a lot of freedom in terms of payment options and trading and additional income, and for someone like full-time income. And they're considered to be a very dangerous tool. But but Belfort is the man. He admitted he was wrong, and it takes a lot, and I really appreciate it. He also said that at the time, Bitcoin looked like the perfect storm for money laundering. Again, this is such a old-fashioned way to look at cryptocurrency. I get that you might launder money with Bitcoin, and I cannot believe that I'm saying this on air, but it is possible. But we've actually seen a report from. We actually saw a report from ARK Invest, our beloved Kathy Wood's ARK Invest, saying that still in 2020, money laundering operations, including cash, outnumbered money laundering operations, including cryptocurrencies, by a very high percentage. So there you have it, folks.
Wow.
Cash is ahead in this particular direction.
Cash is still king.
Okay. For money laundering, is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, that's it. Be careful about that. So I think we have JP with us.
We do have JP.
So we can
let me bring him on.
Okay. Let bring him on.
Absolutely. So you want to give us an introduction? Who are we bringing on?
Oh, for sure. We have JP Richardson, the CEO and co-founder of Exodus, a cryptocurrency wallet and exchange, and he's going to talk actually about everything. So bring him on. I can't wait.
What an introduction.
Boom.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on the show today.
Hey JP, how's it going?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Super excited to have you. How are you doing? How's your day?
I'm doing really well. I have a whole long list of podcasts today, so I'm excited to be on the shows today. So it's going to be great.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is awesome. Actually, could you tell us a little bit about Exodus? And I know that you love the name and you have the entire history behind it, because I saw the Pump interview that you gave. So can you tell us a little bit about your company and what it does, and why our readers and viewers might be interested in that?
Yeah, Exodus is the most beautiful, easy to use cryptocurrency platform where you can send, receive, and exchange cryptocurrency. 1.2 million customers trust Exodus to keep their cryptocurrency safe and secure. And we're on a really exciting path with our public offering coming up soon. And so it's been a fun ride.
Oh, do we have Kathy?
Okay, I have a question. Am I breaking up again? Am I breaking up? Am I here?
You're here.
Something actually happens when we add third guest. I do have sometimes problems with my connection, so I apologize in advance. I have a question. How many times did you have to say that this is the most beautiful company in the space? How many times have you said that before?
Probably millions of times. But see, the thing is it's true, and that's why so many customers love the product, because it's so easy to use. You can download Exodus for the iPhone, and if you have Apple Pay set up, you can buy Bitcoin and have it in your wallet in less than 2 minutes. And so, yeah, a lot of customers love what we're doing. And it's a great and wonderful platform to make it easy, make cryptocurrency easy. That's one of our biggest causes, to make cryptocurrency easy.
So is it only available to the US customers or elsewhere in the world?
Yeah, Exodus, you can download Exodus anywhere in the world, and for the desktop or for the mobile, whether it's for the iPhone or Android. And so, yeah, it's available for everybody to download.
Nice. You really are making it easy.
Okay, nice. I'm sorry. Am I breaking up, or yeah, it's a little bit blurry from my end. So you've mentioned during that Palm interview, you've mentioned that you are looking at $100 million in revenue this year. Is that correct?
We are on. So this month things have slowed down a little bit. Retail, I suspect retail has just slowed their interest a bit. But last year we did $21.3 million in revenue, and this quarter we will cross that for sure. So we're definitely on track. Will it be 100? Maybe not quite 100, but we're going to get close.
Okay, so but to be fair, I think it's pretty difficult to forecast what kind of revenue you might have. Right before you joined, we were discussing Bobby Lee's comments on the future price movements and the entire crypto market movement, but particularly Bitcoin. And he said that we might be entering what we call a crypto winter. Do you see that coming? Do you see that happening this year?
No. There's no. Look, I'm a Bitcoin perma bull here. Michael Saylor started this party. Elon Musk is continuing this party, and I suspect a lot of other public companies are going to be buying Bitcoin, and institutions are buying Bitcoin. And see, when the price falls, institutions don't have paper hands, right? Institutions have diamond hands, and they are not going to sell when the price drops. So no, I don't think anytime soon is the price going to drop. I suspect this thing is going to keep going, especially with the Federal Reserve policy of continuing to print money and every central bank printing money. I think this is going to continue.
So I brought on
to everybody
John
in the chat,
G. Hold on. One second before. Yep, just bringing on John G., our local in-house crypto expert. Figure we can carry along this conversation more and ask a few more in-depth questions.
You guys can hear me okay, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. But to your, can I just continue? I'll let John speak. To your point, that's okay. So to your point, this demand and supply issue is now taken care of because we have institutional investors coming in and buying. So we're not going to see prices going lower than we have right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, look, I mean, no one can predict the future, right? If you had asked somebody back in the middle of March of 2020, is Bitcoin going to be over $50,000 at this moment in time? Nobody would have been able to tell you yes or no. And that applies here. Nobody can really predict the future. But I think the trend is clear that public companies are going to continue to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet because they're thinking about the long term and protecting their wealth for the long term. And so I don't see that trend changing.
Okay, and then you've mentioned that you're very bullish on Bitcoin. I want to bring your attention to your tweet about Ethereum maximalists who remind you of the people who thought MySpace won social networking. Can we talk a little bit about that? We're going to put it on display. So, okay, first of all, why? Why did you say that? Why do you why do you feel that way? Do you not see Ethereum as, overtaking Bitcoin, or, we're in an NFT craze, by any means. So it looks like Ethereum does actually prove that it has, huge value to the ecosystem. So.
Yes, absolutely. And look, I'm an ETH holder myself, but it's what I'm talking about is the future here. And if you go on OpenSea, I was just on OpenSea on Saturday, and I was approaching OpenSea as if I was a new person for approaching NFTs for the very first time. And what I discovered is that to transfer NFTs, the gas price is anywhere from $50 to $75, and that's just crazy. Now, look, I know and understand that Ethereum has the developer mindshare today, but things are going to have to go faster. And I know that the new EIP, I think 1559, is coming this summer. I may have got the number wrong, but it's coming this summer, and that's going to have some improvements. But we've got to scale faster. This ecosystem moves very fast, and we've got to move quick. And so that's why that Ethereum has got to watch out. That's what that tweet was referencing.
I imagine John has something to say about that.
Yeah, no, it definitely happens. I mean, it's very interesting. I've been talking to different people trying to figure out. I'm fairly knowledgeable in the space, at least conceptually, of different things that are happening. I'm not keeping up with all the different news, and I obviously Ada was like coming in as like, oh, we can scale because we don't have all this network congestion. The thing is, for me, it's like there's all this like ecosystem already built out on Ethereum that is the reason why. It's interesting to me. I mean, there's different platforms that are already built on top of it, and different technologies that are building under it. So see how quickly the other ones come up. But I mean, yeah, I 100% agree. Like, it's got to scale. Like, people are going to stop doing NFTs if they're not making money on it. If it costs $80 to make an NFT and they can't sell for $80, they're going to stop. So we definitely need to see it scale. I'm of the opinion there's only two use cases for Ethereum right now. It's staking it to earn value from staking it, and for super rich people who want to make NFTs and sell them or buy them, really. So I don't know. We'll see. I wholly agree with you. It's got to scale, though. I do have a question on Exodus. So you want to chime in, Catherine?
Okay.
On Exodus.
I'm going to jump in later. Yeah, go on.
Okay. So on Exodus, so you're registered, you filed with the SEC. Are you actually are you listing like stock on an exchange, or is there a different way that you're actually listing that's not traditional? I'm a little bit curious on how you're doing that.
Yeah, great question. So what is happening here is we are the first company to issue and get pending SEC approval, but issue common stock, have it publicly represented on a blockchain, and have it all inside of Exodus wallet, where a person can buy this stock with Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDC. And so that's the key, is that this is all on the blockchain. And this is not a traditional offering where it's listed on the NASDAQ or anything of that nature, but it's all on the blockchain. And again, this is all pending SEC approval, but we are planning for this to go live within the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe end of March, early April is when we're planning. But again, it is pending SEC approval.
Do you have a specific blockchain that you'll be using?
I'll tell you what, we wanted to, and this goes back to my tweet, we wanted to use Ethereum, but we found out if we issue our stock on Ethereum, it was going to cost up to $9 million. And that's crazy. We can't do that. That's for gas fees, right? That's crazy. So we are blockchain shopping right now. And that's what we're trying to find the right blockchain for us, and to make this really work for our customers and make it easy and cheap for our customers.
I would love to follow you on that journey. I'd be very curious. This is very cool.
Do you have recommendations? What's your take? Do you have recommendations on blockchains we should be talking about?
I mean, I'm honestly I've been working so hard trying to build different things at Benzinga. I've been diving into the details of all this tech. Personally, Matic and rebranded to Polygon really caught my interest. I have to dive deep into there because I know there's a number of projects that are working on that blockchain to build different layer 2 scaling solutions, or not solutions, but applications that they're building. And they have ways of doing delegated stake. I'm not sure how that would apply for you guys, or if there's issues that the SEC would have with that. I have no idea. Obviously, that would be a lot of work on your side to do that. But that's one project that I'm very interested in diving deeper into and understanding exactly the technical aspects of how it's feasible to do the various applications that they're building on that platform. I know there's probably similar type platforms that I'm not even sure what exactly who their competitors are. That's just one of the projects that kind of came on my radar most recently, because they rebranded, I think 2 weeks ago now, from Matic to Polygon, and then just, I don't know, caught my attention, and then I looked at their site, and there's like a number of projects that I knew about tangentially that I didn't realize that were using that blockchain. So I'm definitely going to look into that. But that's one thing I guess I would look into if you haven't looked into Polygon.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Layer 2 is something that we're interested in. We're keeping an eye on for sure. So that's a good suggestion.
Can't do Uniswap. They're super expensive.
Yeah. I have a couple like reporters question. So first of all, why? Why would you? I mean, you could just do by a SPAC company. You could just do direct listing, but you decided to go that way. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but why? Why did you decide to? Let's call it complicate things.
So Exodus doesn't have any venture capitalists, so we didn't have to go the traditional route. And so we thought there was an opportunity for us to build a future where it empowers people to actually control their assets, make stock as simple as sending Bitcoin or Ethereum. You know what happened with Robinhood and the GameStop situation. That's a bad thing. And we want to create a future where if you're not happy with the platform, you can take all of your assets, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Exodus stock or anybody else's stock, and go to another platform. So it's all about control. And the blockchain is the ethos of control. And so that's the most important part of why we decided to do it this way.
I love it.
And you've mentioned that you're going to hear from the SEC in 2-3 weeks. How are you feeling about that? Is that going to be a positive decision? Because I imagine it presents a bit of a pickle. Let me call it that way. For the SEC, it's not something, ordinary. Yeah.
Well, I feel good about it. We have great legal counsel working on this, and I feel really good about it. But yeah, this is very new, and the SEC. Of course, they want to make sure that it's done right and that investors are protected. And so this is something that we're working with them on, and but I feel really, really good about it.
So you're going to be the first company in the crypto space to actually do that, right? Do you, if in case you get an approval, do you see other companies coming in and doing the same thing, or you're going to be just
absolutely.
the only one?
Yeah, I think we will create a new market by doing this. We will show the world that it's possible to issue your stock and have it represented on the blockchain and have people buy it with cryptocurrency. You can't buy Exodus stock with a wire transfer or ACH or a credit card or anything like that. This is 100% with cryptocurrency. So we believe that we will show the world that this is possible, and that other companies are going to want to come in and do the same thing and offer their stock to Exodus customers as well. And then we've created essentially a new market.
Great stuff.
Wow, can you just guys imagine if the SEC actually approves this? It's going to be just wow. It's going to be an entirely different direction of the market. Yes. Aaron, do we have at least some time to go through the
we have another. Yeah, we have another 30, 45 seconds, so let's rapid fire a couple questions.
Wow. Oh, okay.
All right. Clock's ticking, so let's get to it.
You caught me off guard. You got something, Catherine?
No, I'm saying we have questions from the chat. I'm sorry.
Right.
If I got disconnected, I'm sorry about that. Do we have
CR, what platform is best for buying, not limited to main coins? Well, how about Exodus? Exodus is a fantastic platform.
I'm interested.
Exodus.
I'm interested in what. Yeah.
I was going to say that today, Exodus, you can buy, if you want to buy other cryptocurrency with cryptocurrency, Exodus is great for that. We still have to make it better for actually using fiat currency or dollars. Yeah.
So what is the top currency, cryptocurrency that your customers start with? Is it Bitcoin or is it?
Yeah, it's as you'd expect, Bitcoin for sure.
And then one last question. Go for it, Catherine.
Go on, Aaron. No, I was actually going to say, how many coins do you have available in the platform? Do you have all of them the same that are listed on CoinMarketCap?
Last count, I think it was 113. Is I think the last count on that one.
Oh, pretty interesting. Aaron, do we have the last question, or we should wrap it up?
No, let's wrap it up. That was great.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us and talking about your views. And honestly, just a heads up. Whenever you get an approval from the SEC, give me a heads up. We're gonna write about that. Okay. I want to break the news.
We will definitely let you know.
The first one to break news.
Yeah, thank you, JP, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
It was a fantastic interview. Plenty of information. Thank you for that as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. All right, and everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Benzinga Crypto Show.